The AI giants look untouchable. Trillion-dollar valuations. Exclusive chip deals. Government partnerships. Global infrastructure. It feels finished. Like the game is already won. But history has a pattern. Empires don't collapse when they're weak. They crack when they're overextended. And right now, the AI giants are stretched across compute shortages, energy constraints, exploding inference costs, and fragile supply chains. They look dominant. But dominance built on burning billions per quarter is not stability. It's pressure. And somewhere beneath the headlines, a different kind of company is moving. Not building the loudest model. Not chasing viral demos. Not competing on hype. It's targeting the pressure itself. Because in every technological revolution, the winner isn't always the smartest. It's the one who finds the bottleneck and controls it. If this company succeeds, OpenAI doesn't disappear. Google doesn't collapse. Microsoft doesn't lose Azure. They become dependent. And dependence is the first crack in any empire. Right now, the AI ecosystem appears vertically integrated and fortified. OpenAI builds frontier models. Microsoft embeds them across Office, Azure, enterprise workflows. Google integrates AI into search, Android, and global services. NVIDIA supplies the compute backbone powering everything. Every layer looks occupied. Every battlefield looks claimed. But here's the flaw in that perception. These giants are powerful because they control visible layers. Models are visible. Products are visible. Consumer interfaces are visible. But visibility isn't control. The most strategic power in technology often sits in the hidden dependencies. And dependencies create vulnerability. The more complex an ecosystem becomes, the more pressure points it develops. AI in 2026 is massively complex. And complexity is where disruption hides. Forget model benchmarks for a moment. The real AI war is happening in 3 deeper layers. 1 keycap emoji. Compute efficiency training frontier models costs hundreds of millions of dollars. Inference at global scale costs billions. Every percentage improvement in efficiency translates into massive economic leverage. If someone can reduce AI training costs by 20%, that's not incremental. That's seismic. 2 keycap emoji. Energy and cooling constraints. AI data centers are hitting physical limits. Power grid strain. Cooling inefficiencies. Thermal management challenges. AI growth is no longer just a software problem. It's an infrastructure bottleneck problem. Whoever solves energy efficiency controls expansion speed. 3 keycap emoji. Deployment optimization. Enterprise AI isn't just about building models. It's about deploying them securely, cheaply, and at scale. Latency. Integration friction. Data governance compliance. Most AI failures don't happen at the model layer. They happen at deployment. And this is where disruption becomes realistic. Instead of racing to build the smartest AI, this company is doing something far more dangerous. It's reducing friction. Not glamorous. Not headline worthy. But powerful. Imagine a company that dramatically reduces GPU waste, enables hybrid AI training across multiple hardware vendors, optimizes inference cost across cloud environments, allows enterprises to shift workloads dynamically, or builds next-gen chips that target AI-specific inefficiencies. That company doesn't need to dominate headlines. It needs to become indispensable. And indispensability creates leverage. Once the giants rely on you to maintain cost structures or performance metrics, you are no longer a startup. You are a structural pillar. Large AI companies have a hidden weakness: they are locked into scale-dependent economics. Massive capital expenditures. Long-term supply contracts. Strategic hardware alliances. Energy agreements. Cloud margin expectations. Pivoting becomes expensive. Imagine Microsoft needing to rebuild Azure architecture because a smaller company built a better optimization layer. That's not impossible. It's just slow. And speed is disruption. In early tech cycles, disruption happens because incumbents ignore threats. In mature tech cycles, disruption happens because incumbents are too heavy to move. AI is entering the second phase. Most people think AI dominance will be decided by intelligence. It won't. It will be decided by cost curves. Who can train models cheaper, run models cheaper, scale faster, deploy globally with fewer constraints. Lower cost equals wider access. Wider access equals ecosystem growth. Ecosystem growth equals long-term dominance. If this emerging company bends the cost curve downward faster than the giants can respond, it doesn't place them. It reshapes them. And reshaping is more realistic than replacement. AI is no longer just a commercial technology. It's a national priority. The United States wants AI supremacy. China wants AI autonomy. Europe wants AI sovereignty. Japan wants industrial automation dominance. Governments don't just invest in models. They invest in infrastructure resilience. If a new company offers reduced reliance on a single chip supplier, multi-cloud compatibility, energy-efficient scaling, decentralized deployment architecture, that's not just a business advantage. That's a strategic national asset. And governments move faster than markets when sovereignty is involved. The moment this company becomes geopolitically relevant, capital flows accelerate. Partnerships accelerate. Regulatory doors open. That's when disruption scales rapidly. Think about past tech shifts. Amazon Web Services didn't start as the loudest cloud provider. It became indispensable infrastructure. TSMC didn't sell consumer products. It became the manufacturing backbone of the semiconductor world. ASML doesn't dominate headlines. But without it, advanced chip production collapses. The most powerful companies in tech often control the bottleneck. Not the brand. Not the interface. The bottleneck. If this new player becomes the AI bottleneck manager, it won't need to compete for attention. It will command influence quietly. Disruption in AI won't look dramatic. There won't be a single collapse headline. Instead, it will look like this: giants adopt the new technology quietly, margins adjust, supply chains rebalance, partnerships restructure, venture capital reallocates, then one day, analysts realize, power shifted. Not because someone shouted louder, but because someone optimized deeper. So the real question isn't, will this company defeat OpenAI? It's, will it make OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, and NVIDIA operate under new constraint? Because whoever defines the constraints defines the game. AI is no longer just about intelligence. It's about structural control. And structural control belongs to whoever solves the hidden friction points. The AI giants are powerful. But power built on expensive infrastructure is vulnerable to optimization. The next AI revolution may not be about smarter systems. It may be about cheaper systems. Faster systems. More adaptable systems. And the company that understands this doesn't need to dominate headlines. It just needs to become unavoidable. This is not the fall of the AI giants. It's the beginning of their first real constraint. And in infrastructure wars, constraints determine the future. This is AI Pulse Daily. We don't just watch the AI race. We track the pressure points shaping it.